Good evening, everyone. Our names are Walker Rhodes, Krista Boaz, Hudson Quinn, and Audrey Hammock. Today, we will be discussing adding sweet potato fries to the menu at Chick-fil-A and how this will be beneficial to the market. This product will be successful because it is different. Regular potato fries are the norm for fast food sides. Sweet potato fries would be a change in the market, bringing in more customers, leading to an increase in revenue. This would also promote inclusivity. Customers who are vegan, gluten-free, or have other dietary restrictions don't have many options when it comes to fast food. This would be a great opportunity to get new customers through the door. Since Chick-fil-A is known for using 100% genuine chicken and takes pride in their clean ingredients, adding sweet potato fries would further benefit Chick-fil-A by assisting in the healthy claim.
Sweet potato fries are one of the most nutritious vegetables on the market, making them highly desirable to consumers who are more health conscious. Sweet potatoes are high in potassium, antioxidants, vitamin A, and fiber. Currently, only a minuscule amount of fast food establishments offer sweet potato fries on their menu. And by adding sweet potato fries to the menu, Chick-fil-A would be able to appeal to a wider range of consumers and stand out from other firms. In turn, this sense of variety would encourage customer retention and aid in increasing revenues. Due to the great health benefits that sweet potatoes carry, we are confident that consumers would be enticed to try this new product due to growing trends of healthy eating and lifestyles. This would include the demand for Chick-fil-A's products. Additionally, this would also appeal to people who are dieting due to the high fiber and vitamin content. Serving sweet potato fries would also be very inclusive. People who are vegan and gluten-free have little to no options in fast food chains. So adding sweet potato fries will not only give these people something they can consume, but will also increase the consumers that Chick-fil-A receives. And due to the growing amount of moms working instead of staying home, there is an increase in demand for convenience when it comes to food. Providing the options for sweet potato fries will not only give these consumers the convenience of time, but also provide them with a healthier alternative than to regular fries. Chick-fil-A is also known for their fast quality service, allowing these families to spend more time together while also making health conscious choices. And this small change can help busy parents feel better about their food choices while still treating their families.
Due to the rapid growth and popularity of health-conscious eating, sweet potato fries are in a great position as an alternative to regular French fries. Sweet potatoes are naturally rich in fiber, and they also contain both vitamin A and vitamin C. Additionally, their unique flavor profile and vibrant color make them a popular choice for both restaurants and home cooks. These health factors help them to appeal to customers looking for health benefits and customers looking for an alternative to their usual order. On the business side, sweet potatoes tap into multiple different markets. Frozen retail and food service are just two examples of the industries that sweet potatoes can reach. Their versatility helps them to be profitable in many different formats. Their flexibility increases shelf appeal and menu adaptability. With the increased emphasis on plant-based diets and clean ingredients, sweet potato fries meet the preferences of modern consumers, which makes sweet potato products a commodity with lasting appeal and commercial viability. Hmm.
Sweet potatoes are native to the Americas and were a part of the diet for many indigenous peoples long before European contact. They were cultivated and eaten in various forms across Central and South America and valued for their nutrition and versatility. Remained largely unknown outside of the Americas until the late 15th century when Christopher Columbus and other explorers encountered them during their voyages. Columbus is credited with bringing sweet potatoes back to Europe after his expeditions, introducing them to a completely new part of the world. For a long time, sweet potatoes were simply called potatoes. It wasn't until around 1740 that people began using the term sweet potato to clearly distinguish them from the white or Irish potato, which had become more common by then. Despite the similar names, the two aren't actually closely related botanically. Sweet potatoes have an interesting journey through history and how they've been embraced in different regions. After their introduction to Europe from the Americas in the 15th and 16th centuries, sweet potatoes stayed mostly in southern Europe. The warmer climate suited their growth, but, the, but they never spread widely across the continent like other crops such as maize or potatoes. Sweet potatoes found a home in the American South. They became especially popular in the southern colonies during the 17th and 18th centuries, thanks to the warm climate, long growing season, and poor soil conditions that they could tolerate. They became a dietary staple, especially among enslaved people and poor rural populations. Throughout U.S. history, sweet potatoes have stayed a cheap and nutritious food source, rich in vitamins A and C, fiber, and complex carbohydrates. They were often used during tough times such as the Civil War, the Great Depression, or in rural communities where fresh produce was scarce. Even today, they hold a strong cultural presence in the South and continue to be valued for their nutrition and versatility.
Sweet potato fries go through an extensive journey from the farm to the table that begins with planting and cultivation. Sweet potatoes are usually planted in the late spring or early summer, which allows the crops to grow for the next few months. During this time, the sweet potatoes are monitored to manage soil conditions, pests, and to ensure that the crops are properly irrigated. The crops are harvested around the fourth month or once the sweet potatoes are fully mature. After being harvested, the sweet potatoes are transported to processing facilities to be peeled, cleaned, and cut into the fry shapes. The sweet potatoes are then frozen and packaged. The fries are then shipped to different Chick-fil-A locations via freezer trunks, and once they arrive at the restaurant, the fries are stored in the freezer until it's time for them to be fried and served to the customer.
As demand for As demand for sweet potatoes increases, we often see that the effect into processed and prepared foods, especially sweet potato fries. This happens for a few reasons. First, when people become more popular with a crop like sweet potatoes through home cooking and seasonal promotions, they start looking for other ways to enjoy it. Sweet potato fries offer a familiar format with a twist. They're recognizable, easy to eat, and bring something different to the table with their distinct flavor and color. From a business standpoint, restaurants and food brands pay close attention to these trends. If they see more sweet potatoes being purchased or used in recipes, they're more likely to offer sweet potato fries as an alternative to regular French fries, especially since it adds variety while still using the same concept as the classic French fry. So while the initial interest may start with the crop itself, it often expands into value-added products like fries, where consumers can enjoy that same ingredient in a new and convenient way.
With growing consumer interest in healthier food options, specifically among millennials, Gen Z, and health-conscious families, sweet potato fries are well positioned to appeal to a broad and increasingly wellness-focused market. As the fast food industry is growing and expanding, it is important to analyze the changing demand for food away from home products and how the new product would impact a firm's demand. As the industry continues to grow and prosper, the implementation of healthier options while maintaining efficiency and affordability has driven the demand for fast food establishments even higher. With this being said, adding sweet potato fries to the menu at Chick-fil-A would further serve as a way to bring in more customers and improve customer retention.
Fast food restaurants are notorious for only serving unhealthy options. Chick-fil-A has done a great job of offering a variety of options from the normal chicken from the normal fried chicken sandwich to a healthier grilled chicken salad. Sweet potatoes have many health benefits, such as being high in fiber and several different vitamins, as well as being vegetarian and gluten-free. By adding sweet potato fries to the menu, Chick-fil-A could continue to build their popularity of being a healthier fast food option while still providing delicious products.